Hyperventilation as a fad. I don't guess, as a principal there at Evergreen, I'd ever even heard the term. In track, our coaches used to tell us when you're getting ready to run a race, before you get down in the track there on position to take off when the gun fires, relax, shake it out a little, be sure to breathe deeply. In other words, be sure your oxygen level is up, that you're not so tense that you're breathing shallow. But never use the word hyperventilation. I never heard it. By golly, all of a sudden there at Evergreen Junior, one day I'm just moving around at noon hour, and I hear some girls pretty excited chit-chatting about something, and I knew, hey, there's something odd here. So I kind of hesitated, tuned my ears in, and they were talking about a sleepover, and so-and-so and so-and-so, they named a couple of girls. They did it until they passed out. And I don't know if I asked or if some lady teacher told me later, well, yeah, what they were doing was hyperventilating, and that's when I heard the term, was in connection with having observed these girls talking about other girls doing it at a private party, a sleepover at somebody's house. But it wasn't very long after that I'm over in the brick building during the noon hour, upstairs, and a girl just flat, I'm walking around, and I don't know what I was doing, but just moseying around, and there's this girl over there goes, whoop, falls over. And I don't know what I thought. I don't even know why. Well, this kid I knew pretty well, knew the family pretty well. I went over, picked her up, carried her down to the office, and I'm getting ready to call for help. And she wakes up and tells me, oh, Mr. Riggs, don't do that. I'm okay. I did that on purpose. I've done it before. I'm okay. Judas Priest. And I don't think she used the word hyperventilation. It wasn't very long till a teacher reported that in her class, between classes, she saw somebody go out. And the kid said, oh, she's just hyperventilating. Well, we're puzzling as a faculty. What the heck do you do? Do you consider this a discipline situation, a health situation? What do you do? Well, it turns out it certainly wasn't a local problem. I can't remember if it was taken up at a junior high staff meeting with the director or if it came out as a memo, but we got instructions on how to deal with it. I suppose all of you know, although I've not heard of this business in a long time. But what you do is you have some big brown bags like they put groceries in, and you have a kid pass out, you slip the bag over their head, and they re-breathe their own breath for a little while, and it changes the oxygen level in the blood back to where it ought to be, and they come back around. Well, we didn't use a whole lot of bags, but we kept the bags around for quite a while. It's a strange world. We really wondered, what do you do? It's more of a health problem than a discipline problem. How you going to deal with it? I don't know what we did or didn't do. But thankfully, it just kind of went away. I think you may recall, if you watch my videos as a thing, that sometime after that, a year or two after that, Don and I had a guest in our home, an adult, who got all flustered and upset about something and was really faint. And we called Dr. Hollister, and he came to his office and let us bring her down. And he said to me afterwards, hey, what's the matter with you? Don't you recognize hyperventilation? You should. All you need to do is put a bag over her head. Strange world we live in. Not everything makes sense.